Hi, this is Shavia Loves Makeup, and this is a quick video with some recommendations for what to wear to a holiday party that is sponsored by your workplace or where your supervisor or boss will be present. I just did another video on a holiday look that didn't have those parameters, so I'm going to talk about how I'm dressed right now and how you might want to modify it or think about what you would wear to an office party for the holidays. Right now I'm wearing, which is appropriate, you know, if you're going out with your friends. Again, just always remember you are always on the job whenever your supervisor or boss is around. So even though I could probably get away with a low back, sleeveless dress that is beyond knee length, I would not wear it to an office party. I would definitely recommend that you pick up a shawl. This one, it just happens to be beaded and quite pretty, but just a very simple black shawl or a short cropped blazer will add modesty that your supervisor would probably like to see in the workplace and continue to see at any office parties. I have a statement piece on, and I have one statement piece on. I am not all blinged out with huge earrings and huge, I mean, this is almost over the top. I might consider wearing pearls are always appropriate for the workplace. Even if you don't work in such a conservative workplace, it's best to err on the side of conservatism, in my opinion. So my makeup, for example, I have my hair just pulled back with some loose fringe to give it kind of a casual look, and a side bun, and a side bun with some bobby pins in it. Hair out of my face, always approachable. I don't want to be flicking it. That's very unprofessional. I have some pretty modest eye makeup on because I have a strong lip. One of my recommendations for the workplace is that you choose either between a strong lip and a strong eye, or a strong eye and a strong lip. Now I see all over the internet and YouTube where women are sporting really strong eye makeup and strong lips. You can get away with that at a club, but do not try to do it at an office party. It's not appropriate. I am wearing a long-wearing lipstick, which I would recommend you to do as well. This is Infallible in Beyonce, and it's a true red. It's nice because you don't have to worry about reapplying or that it's going to smear all across your face over the course of the evening. It really is infallible. I mean, this stuff does not come off. There's a little bit on my teeth just because from the application period, but I would make sure before I went out that that would not be an issue. In terms of hosiery, do not wear fishnet stockings for any reason. I recommend wearing closed-toed shoes. This is a nice Oxford with a stacked heel, no stilettos, in my opinion. This is conservative yet fashionable. It's got patent leather, and it's got this sort of velvety feel in the front. Stylish, pretty, comfortable, and you don't have to worry about taking a dive because you've got a high stiletto that's like 4 inches that you've never worn before. Make sure to break in your shoes, wear them a couple times before you wear them to that office party. I think, again, so no fishnets. I do think that hosiery is appropriate, and that it varies from coast to coast and state to state or whatever, but follow the conventions of what you see people in your office doing that you emulate to be, you know, people that are in high positions. What do they wear to work? You want to emulate them and err on the side of being conservative. So I would not wear open-toed shoes because then you'd want to make sure you painted your toenails, and there's just other reasons that this is a much more practical way to go. The last thing that I want to recommend is that if you're drinking, take the cue from your supervisor whether or not to drink. And a lot of you might argue with me on that, whether because you're of age, you think you can drink. That's fine, but every time you drink, you do compromise judgment to some degree. So my advice, my opinion, is to always follow the lead of my boss or my supervisor, or again, people that I emulate to. The last thing I'm going to say is about scents. And it's good to smell good, but I think that perfumes can, sometimes people can be allergic to perfumes. There can be competing perfumes in the room. So I recommend to you to wear an unscented lotion, just so that your skin looks really nice. Get a very emollient lotion. Gum, not gum actually, because you don't want to be chewing like cud like a cow, I'm sorry, but discreet mints are very appropriate to carry with you in a little sort of a clutch. You want to invest in a very modest clutch like this, where you can carry all your essentials and not a big tote bag. And just carry your mints, your keys, your essentials, your phone. Turn your phone off unless you need it for emergencies, or leave it on vibrate. And always carry a compact so you can check yourself, but don't check yourself in front of everybody. You want to excuse yourself to the bathroom. Some of these things I know are just common sense, but it's good for me to reiterate so I remember as the holiday season approaches. If you have any other tips or suggestions for holiday parties in the workplace, please let me know, and feel free to comment or question below. And thanks for watching. Have a good holiday season.